Welcome back, everybody. We wanted to do a quick video here because of the release of Strixhaven for Magic the Gathering Arena. What I wanted to do tonight was just to go forth and spend all my gold on packs of the new set that we've got going on here. I'm just going to go over to the packs, grab a bunch of them, and we're going to go forth and just do a quick video of some of the stuff that you can get here. We also have a code that we're going to use tonight. Actually, let's do that now. I think it is play Strixhaven is the code. Did I spell that right? I hope. Guess we'll find out in a moment, won't we? There we go. So we have 3 packs of the new Strixhaven's School of Magic here. So we'll claim that. So we've started off with 3 packs. We're going to go back over here. We're going to grab... Oh, why not? We'll do all 27 packs here. I've been saving my gold for this, just to see what kind of good stuff we can get out of this new set. So we'll have 30 packs open tonight. We'll go through them, see what kind of good stuff we can get through this online site. That Play Strixhaven code that we used, I've been told can only be used on your computer or desktop, whether it be Mac or PC. You can't use it on the mobile app because it's not available. But if anybody's losing their brain while I do this, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it quickly so we can get into the good stuff here today. I just wanted to do a little bit of a different video. I know I haven't been on much lately, but we'll go forth and how many more packs do we get? 7 more packs. Let's see here. I'm kind of waiting for the packs to come out in real life to open up boxes and stuff along those lines of this new set, but for now we'll just spend it online. There we go. So we have 30 packs open, and it says, oh, let's go ahead and open 10, but we're not going to do that. As you can see, I've opened up 1 pack already, and it gave me like half a percentage of the cards in the set. So we'll start and we'll just go through them and see what kind of good stuff we've got in here. There's a Mage Duel. I don't know. This spell costs 2 less if there's another instant or sorcery spell this turn. That's kind of interesting. So here's the new art that they've got on here. Agonizing Remorse would be a reprint of a card. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-card for it, and the card from your graveyard, exile a card, you lose 1 life. Anyways, we're just going to see what kind of good stuff we've got in here in the rares. A limited history. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. If there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, create a 3/2 red-white spirit token creature. Not too bad for the first pack, I guess. We're just going to look at the special, like the rares or mystics, but Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, and flashback it. Interesting card. Not going to worry about the commons. Everybody's seen commons already. And we've got an Abundant Harvest. Choose land or non-land. Reveal a card on the top of your library until it reveals a card of that chosen kind. Put that card into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Interesting. So we're currently up to 3% of what we're looking for. Infuriate. Target creature gets +2/+3 until end of turn. 1 red. This one's just a regular rare enchantment. Token creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever 1 or more of your non-token creatures controllers die, create a 2/1 white-black inkling creature token with flying. This ability triggers only once each turn. I like that card for those creature token decks and creature decks that everybody makes and everybody wants to kill off of your creatures. So we have a negate, counter target creature, Exponential growth. Until end of turn, double target's creature power X times. That could make games interesting. Thrill of possibilities. An additional cost to cast this spell. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Mascot Expedition. Create a 2/1 white and black inking creature token with flying. A 3/2 red white spirit creature token. And a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. That's a kind of a powerful spell for 7 colorless mana. If you just want blocking creatures or something like that in a game. If you built your deck around getting a lot of land or something like that, it'd be kind of cool. Vanishing Verse. Exile target non-color permanent. Exile target artifact creature or enchantment an opponent controls. That player may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. That could be dangerous. So we're now currently up to 4.7%. It actually doesn't show me on the screen here on how much of this. With opening up this one, I'm now at 5.7, 59 of 1100 cards. Now we have the opt here, sorcery here. You may pay 2 rather than pay its spell's mana cost. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't interest me as much. Village Rites. I think we already had that one. This one is an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, learn. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it. Interesting. I guess I'll have to see how that one plays out. It sounds kind of interesting. They say learn was a new thing in this game for this School of Magic side of it. Agonizing Remorse. We got another one of those. Ooh, this one. Legendary Elf Druid. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it in your hand. Otherwise, put the study counter on it. What do study counters do? I have no idea. It doesn't say. Create a green-blue fractal token creature. Put a +1/+1 counter each value non-land creatures. Exile study counters on them. Okay. I guess study is a new form in this game. I'll have to learn a little bit more about it. Seems to be an awful lot of agonizing remorse. I think that's the third one I've pulled. Ooh, I got a rare as if I need it. It would be nice to actually get like a demonic tutor would be nice. Cultivate. Multiple choice. Here we got a multiple choice question. 1 blue X. If X is 1, scry 1, then draw a card. If X is 2, you may choose a player. They return creature they control to owner's hand. If it's 3, create a blue 4/4 blue red elemental creature token. If it's 4 or more, do all of the above. That could be interesting. I like that card very much. I might be picking that one up if I ever make a blue deck. Multiple choice, eh? That seems to be kind of interesting. Eliminate. Here we go. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana converted mana of 3 or less. And we've got... Okay. It's kind of interesting how they're not giving me a lot. They're giving me the wild cards to spend, but they're not giving me... See, this one here, this is odd. This is not the rare spot. This is supposed to be an uncommon or spot on that, but it's giving me a Cody... I'm not gonna... It's a Codex. Legendary artifact creature construct. You can't cast permanent spells. Interesting. Ooh, Grape Shot. Grape Shot deals 1 damage to any target. Storm. Storm, when you cast this spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. It is choose new targets for each of the copies. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to learn what Storm is all about in this as well. Adventurous Impulse. Probation. Choose one. Choose a non-land card name. Opponents can't cast this spell with a chosen name until the next turn. Or choose target land permanent, non-land permanent until the end of next turn. It can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. I like that card too. Very much. And what do we have hiding here? So attacking creatures you control have double strike. Interesting. And we have Agony. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Storm. That should be interesting for those commander decks and stuff out there. Then we have a Duress. And we have here legendary creature. You may exile an instant or sorcery card from your hand and put 3 whole counters on it. It gains at the beginning of your upkeep. If this card is exiled, remove the home counters from it, and when the last home counter is removed from that card, if it is exiled, you may cast it. It costs 4 colorless to cast it this way. I don't know. At the beginning of your upkeep, end step, mill a card. If it's a land card, mill it away, you gain 1 life. Otherwise, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Exile a creature from your graveyard. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit token creature. I'm beginning to like some of these enchantments in here. This one's different. I'll give you that one. Whirlwind Denial. For each spell or ability for your opponent controls, counter it unless the controller pays an additional 4. Command choose 2. Deals 2 damage to any target. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards 2 cards. Target player creates a treasure token, destroy target artifact. Not too bad. Okay, we got 12 more packs left, and we'll take a look here on what. Revitalize, gain 3 life, draw a card. Hey, we got a new land. Enters the battlefield, reveal a forest or island card from your hand. If you don't, it enters the field tapped. Okay. Oh, choose target creature. When that target creature dies, when that creature dies this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value and put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Interesting. Gift of Estates. If opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for up to 3 plains cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. I kind of like that. So when you're suffering for mana burn, or not mana burn, but suffering for lack of land, this one here, Divine Gambit. Trample. As long as you control 8 or more lands, this creature gets +5/+5/+5. Interesting. Or there's a second part of it is a sorcery. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that until end of turn, except for those creatures aren't legendary. If the chosen creature is legendary. Oh, okay. So if it's a legendary creature, you can't copy it, which kind of sucks. But it's all good. So I got another one of the lands. It's now the Swamp Forest, which is good. Draw 3 cards. Not too bad for green. Got 8 packs left here, and we're almost done. Village Riots. I think we've gotten a bunch of those already. Witherbloom Command. Choose 2. Target mills 3 cards. Then you return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana converted cost of 2 or less. Target creature gets -3/-1 until end of turn. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. These are kind of interesting cards that are in this set that they're coming out with. Then we have Duress. Legendary creature. It's a pest. This is probably one of the very limited mystics I've gotten so far out of this set. Other pests, bats, insects, snakes, and spiders you control get +1/+1. When this guy dies, you gain 4 life. Or you could do the other half of it. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put any number of them into your hand and the rest of the graveyard. You lose 3 life for each card you put into your hand this way. Ooh. I don't care for that too much, but the other half of it actually is pretty cool. So we have Shock. That's kind of a cool picture. I kind of thought Lightning Bolt was in this set, but whenever this guy deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard, where X is the amount of damage this guy dealt to that player. It's kind of a interesting version of a Braze Dead. There's our rare double strike creature. Whenever Ifrit deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Fateless Looting again. No Demonic Tutors yet. I'm surprised. I'm opening up 30 packs and not a single Demonic Tutor. That's kind of interesting. So we've looked at this guy already. We got Grape Shot. Grape Shot deals 1 damage to any target. Storm. I'll have to see. We'll have to do a video on that. See what Storm is all about the near future. And there was Opt. Scry 1, draw a card. Then we have an instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. That's a little different. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. If a spell cast this way, put it in your graveyard, exile it instead. So playing something like this and having like a fireball in your hand and you're hurting for life and that sort of thing, that would be really cool to have your instant or sorcery have lifelink. Makes me wonder on how this would work if you're doing kind of like a card that is dealing multiple damage across, like a if you're dealing 4 points of damage to multiple creatures. That would be kind of interesting on how that would run. That'll have to be something tested to see on how that fires. If you gain 4 life per 4 points of damage to creatures that are out on the board, that could be kind of deadly. I have a feeling I see a red-white deck coming to my future sometime in the near future for these new cards. Counter target spell unless the controller pays 1. So they finally got a white counter spell. And well, we're down to our last pack here. Whirlwind Denial. And our last card is Tempted by Reek. Each opponent gain control of target up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with a mana value of 3 or less. Interesting. So it's an act of treason, but you can include planeswalkers in it. Just limited on what you can do. Okay, well let's go back here. Let's go to decks. I just want to do a quick review here. Let's go to collection of what I've picked up in regards to the new stuff. Let's do a sort. Let's do a Strixhaven collected, and we'll just do the mystics and rares. There are quite a few of the ones that I've pulled up already. It looks like this is the only one so far that is a double. Looks like I've got a lot to collect in this regard. So yeah, there's only one double. And if I go in here and I click on not collected, looks like we have quite a few rares and uncommons that are not collected as of yet. There's a new planeswalker, but I can see, oh, there's another planeswalker, Scholar of Sparks. I guess every color's got a new planeswalker. But I can see a red white deck coming in the near future. Like this one here. Choose two. Make a spirit token creature. Creatures you control get +1 and gain indestructible haste till end of turn. Deals 3 damage to any target. Target player gains 3 life. Sacrifice a permanent, then draw 2 cards. So sacrificing a token creature or something along those lines would be kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is going to end this video. It's taking a little longer than expected to run this video, but I figure we'll just do this. Show off a little bit of the new Strixhaven School of Magic here. It's actually pretty cool. I'm going to enjoy it, trying to figure out some new ideas, new deck ideas in the near future, and hopefully be able to play it live and that sort of thing online. But I hope you guys all have a good night, and happy tapping it over that mana in the near future. Have a good night, guys.